It's that time. I need you to understand. It's Turn Up Tuesday. Yep, it is Turn Up Tuesday. So that means if you up, I don't need you to go to sleep. And if you sleep, yep, you already know. I need you to get up because it's Turn Up Tuesday, right? Like it's that time. We made it through. We made it through Fun Day Monday, and now it's time for Turn Up Tuesday. So I need you to get up. It's time for you to turn up because it's Turn Up Tuesday. Like, you have to understand that you are the answer to your problem. Yup. You are the answer to your problem. So it's your boy Will, just about to give you some words of wisdom on this Turn Up Tuesday on how you are the answer to your own problem. Because I know a lot of y'all, I'm gonna say a lot of y'all, I know we have problems in life that sometimes we think are stopping us or are getting the best of us, because most of the time, let's be real. It's about to go in on this Turn Up Tuesday. Now let's be real. Sometimes we have issues and we have problems. And when we have those problems, we let it stop us from going where we need to go because we're looking at other people's situations. We're looking at what they're doing, what we're not doing. We're comparing ourselves to other people. But at the end of the day, you are your own answer to your problem. I'm going to keep repeating that because I've grown to understand there's problems that I face and we run from our own problems. Like, we'll go this way, we see a problem or we see a detour in the road, and we'll be like, nope, can't go that way, too many problems. You'll go this way and you'll see other things happening. You'll be like, oh, can't go that way, too many problems. Not realizing you have to go through that process to know how to deal with that problem. You got to go through the process. You got to go through the unknown. You got to go through what's going to change you. Because then it's only then that you will realize that you are the answer to that situation that's going that way. By making that decision, you decided to go right, to where there's a process that you got to learn that you have the answer to all those problems that you're about to walk past. Like, as soon as you walk past it, you're going to be like, oh, I know how to solve this. And you got to realize you don't have to be equipped with everything. You don't have to know everything to be able to solve problems. You just got to go through the process. Like, when you go through the process, it's then that you're going to realize the problem that you have the answer to it. Like, I don't know how else to break it down. It's just like, there are issues, there are situations that God puts in our path for us to go through, because He equips us to be able to go through it. He just needs you to take the path. Like, He needs us to take the path because He already knows what's set ahead, because He's already ordered our steps. I hope y'all get this morning. Like, God will give you the power that you need to please Him. So if you go through that path, He's already going to equip you what you need that's going to be pleasing to Him. But there's so many times in life we don't take that path because we see it and we're walking by what we see and not by faith, because it's too hard. And guess what? I've learned in life, like I said, there's two things that you cannot stop. You cannot stop making mistakes, and you're going to always have problems. But when you not lean on your own understanding, because you got to realize people don't understand what you know. People are not going to always understand what you know. So look, I got to read this to you. So here we go. Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you the path to take. Don't be impressed with your own wisdom. Don't be impressed with your own wisdom. Meaning you got to stay humble. Because the path that He has for you, you got to take it. You got to go through the process to see that you are your own answer to every problem that you think you have. And that's something that I'm learning. I'm learning that there are situations that come up, that there's finance issues, there's issues that you deal with trust, there's issues that you deal with that you're going to go through, you're going to face, that I'm my own answer to the problem. And I have to seek within before I start seeking without. And that's when I understand, that I'm understanding like, man, I'm going through, a time right now with financial problems, or I'm going through a time right now where I have issues with certain things, that I have to understand, okay, what is life teaching me right now? What am I going to learn from this moment? That's why I'm going through. And when you're going through and what you're learning in that moment, you will see that you are your own answer to your problem. So we have to stop prolonging. We have to stop prolonging blessings that we have by getting in the way, not realizing that we just take that path and not lean on what we know and figure out what's the solution to the problem, because I have the answer. Like I said, you don't have to you don't have to know everything to solve a problem. Use what you know. Use what you have. And that's when you'll see. You don't have to make yourself higher than what you are. Be humble. Be on the level that you need to be on. Don't look at everybody else. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't look to the front. Don't look to the back. Just depend on what you already know. Go through the process. And then that's when you'll see that the issues that you're facing, the issues that you're going through, that God is using those things to develop you. There's certain things that's in life that He's going to use to develop you to solve that problem. And when you become a problem solver, you're going to be able to help somebody else. But I know a lot of us, we don't like the process of waiting. We don't like it. Think about how you feel when you go to a restaurant and you're waiting on the waiter. And what do you do when you have a waiter that doesn't give you good service? Think about it. But you got to be able to wait. You got to go through the process. You got to stick it out. You got to go through the struggle. You got to go through the pain. But it's only going to bring something good out of it. And when it brings something good out of it, you'll realize that it was through that process, because we've all got to a point to where we was, I don't want to say low, but we all gotten to a point to where there was a starting point. Like nobody just went from here and then went straight to there. Like you had to start somewhere. So just get started. Realize that you are your own problem solver. Like you are the answer to every problem that you have. You just got to get started. I don't know, somebody needs to hear that today. I know even myself, I know I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that I am my own answer to problems that I'm facing and I go through. So look, it's your boy Will, just giving you some words of wisdom on this Turn Up Tuesday. And I just really hope that, you understand and you really just take heed that you are the answer to your own problem. Alright? So look, it's Turn Up Tuesday. It's your boy Will. Just giving you some words of wisdom. Because when there's a will, you already know there's a way. Alright, so y'all enjoy this day. Go out there. And remember, it's your thoughts. It's your decisions. It's your dreams. In spite of it all, don't give up. Alright? Until next time, I'm out.